Hey, what's up, guys? Mr. Dan here. Halloween doth approach, and had Hot Wheels Club the other night. Harry had a friend over. He had a birthday party last week. Having technical difficulties, slash some channel news, slash plans for the future. But let's take a look at what I picked up recently. As some of you may have seen in a previous video, I picked up 5 out of the 8 Halloween cars. And I was a fan of the Dior 2, and especially the Diesel Boy, because I love the mummy theme. And, I was disappointed I didn't pick up the Bone Shaker, but wasn't horribly disappointed just because that is the card on the card art. And I was like, blue? But a buddy of mine at Hot Wheels Club hooked me up because I hooked him up with something with a Super a couple months ago. He hooked me up with a couple cars, and I really appreciate it. And seeing it in person, I like it. It's pretty good. The wheels are like a ghostly translucent, very cool, and it's not bad. The skull in the front is I had the mummy helping me hold it up. Well, Frankenstein's monster, is still pulling his weight there, but the skull is black. That's pretty cool. And like I said, Harry had a friend over. By the way, did you guys know Dracula can do that? He can levitate. I guess they were playing with my figures the other night, but that's cool. So as far as not getting the rest of them, if I see them, I'll pick them up. I'm really not making any more extra trips to any Walgreens to look. Just to me, it's not worth it. But that disappointment is offset partially by finding this today, Halloween Poppa Wheelie, a 2017 car. Even though it says 2016 Hot Wheels with a jack-o'-lantern. It's a new mini collection for next year. And for those of you that don't know, the Hot Wheels year starts about now. Kind of like the fiscal year. Hot Wheels racers. Holiday racers, 1 out of 5. There's going to be 5 of these. Not really sure what the other holidays are going to be, but there's so many possibilities. So, pretty nice. Let's open it up, actually. There we go. Poppa Wheelie. Great. I love the teeth. I just like teeth on cars. Got the pumpkin logo. Nice and big so you can see it. Holiday trick. Okay, looks really good. And it does what Poppa Wheelie does. It's kind of crazy going down the track. But I definitely like that. I like the Bone Shaker. The other one that I was hooked up with was a K-Day color exclusive 73 Pontiac Firebird. I didn't make it to K-Day, so that was great to get that. So now I have 2 of the color exclusives, which I picked up after the fact. So that's cool. And one of the things I noticed about next year's cards, not only do we have some new mini collections, as you would expect, but take a look at the number. 365, as opposed to the usual. Let's see if I can find one. Whoop. 250. Okay, so I think the second colors, as some of you have seen my wall before. I have, in some cases, 2 cars hanging from a thumbtack. Those are the 2 colors. So in some cases, you'll get 2 colors, and I think that's what they're doing. They're numbering each one separately. Not 100% sure. This is the 2016 list of cars. So I suppose soon you'll be able to go on the Hot Wheels website and print out a new one. It might have some TBAs to be announced for some of them. And then later on you'll be able to print out the complete one. That's what I did last year. So as far as that goes, let me just show you what else I picked up real quick. Didn't see any loose cars out this time that I really wanted. Picked up a couple older treasure hunts a couple years ago that I didn't have, at least I don't think. Picked up Semi-Fast, which was funny because first thing I watched this morning was a Ghostjerker video where this very Semi-Fast red one actually won a heat in one of his races. And picked up another, there you see the 365, and it is an A case for 2017. A art car, cool one, not to be confused with last year's boombox, same type of Tampo design, And also, another way to tell that this is separate, different from last year, there you see 8 out of 10. The Ford Mustang was 8 out of 10 for last year, so they're continuing with that mini collection this year. And let's take a look at the wall. Picked up a few more. I actually have 2 more to get. One of them is the Bad Bagger, okay, which as far as racing is not really going to be of consequence. I'd like to have it just for completeness. And the other one, I believe, is Forward Speed, I believe. So I'm going to need to pick that one up and to race that one. The plan was to race the whole series, and then for each of the mini collections, you can print these out from the website as well. From each of the mini collections, have a champ, and then determine from there, have a tournament and determine the whole 2016 champ. I kind of started, but I'm going to put that on hold and maybe pick up some of the 2017 series. Like, I'll definitely try to get all 5 of these because it's new and I think it's a good idea. So I might have some tournaments with those. Probably like more like in the spring, to be honest with you, because that's kind of an outside track. And in the meantime, I'm just going to work on making better videos and things along that line. Let me show you something a little frustrating here. Here you see a video preparing to upload Harry's post B-Day / message to Ghostjerker. I cannot get some videos loaded. I don't know, you might never see this one, or this might be up weeks from now, but the day after Hurricane Mathew, I wanted to send a quick message to Ghostjerker saying congratulations on surviving, and I wanted to share something kind of funny with him, which I'll share with you now. Very frustrating I wasn't able to do that. For Harry's birthday, we had some balloons, which are on their last legs, of course. And just for a joke, since this guy was in Ghostjerker's King of the Hill for monster trucks, and he was the champ for a couple months in a row, and it was kind of frustrating to a lot of people. I got this for Harry, and I should have got his reaction on film when he looked at it. It's rather nonplussed to get that, but thought that was funny, and my intent was to upload that video like, you know, the day after Hurricane Mathew, and maybe give Chris something to smile about, Chris and the boys something to smile about, but couldn't do it, so very frustrating. So, got some more Halloween, still working on my Halloween videos. As far as that guy goes, Harry and I watched the movie. Probably going to do a video where I talk about all my Dracula-related cars and go from there. You know, I may have to continue this throughout the year, even next year. Of course, the reboot of the Mummy is coming out in the spring, so that will be timely. If I might, you know, I might wait to talk about the Mummy then, when the new film comes out with a mummy that will look very different from this, as it'll be a female mummy. So I'm going to see what I can do and just kind of try to iron out some of my technical difficulties. Like I said, if you're interested in seeing what's coming out, you can check out the Hot Wheels website. And talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.